Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to City Skylines. We have got our beachfront properties all the way along here, and our large area of the city in here is doing really well, and then we've also got offices and some, what's it called? It's called high density. High density commercial zoning has been built in here, as well as some offices as well, and we're all... Well, I was going to put in some high-density housing. I've put a little bit of high-density housing over here. I haven't actually put in very much high-density housing, and I'm thinking that I will add in a little bit more. Quite possibly sort of turn this area here to high-density housing, plus we've got the high-density commercial there. So we'll move to that a bit later on. I'm not going to add very much more zoning just yet, because we don't have a great demand for any of it. So whilst, as we've got plenty of space for everything and we don't have any major traffic problems at the moment either, I'm thinking we may have to do something over here on these junctions. The plan today is to start doing something with the railway. You've got railway over here that I want to start using, and there is also the oil situation. Now, I know how to do this now. What we need to do is we need to go up to here, and then we go to, not leisure, natural resources like this. So you've got this down here is oil. Natural resources available 80,212 units. Used none. Forest is here. Fertile land 172 hectares, and we're using 3 hectares, which is this bit here is all that we're using. So we build a zone, and it's only the industrial bits that are used, and it's the same with that. So all the housing and stuff that got around it doesn't really count. It makes no difference to it whatsoever, and nobody cares. So we could, we'll remember that for future reference. Now, we do have some very fertile land here, so I'm going to make use of this, and I'm going to build a zone there for agricultural use only. And we've got some forest over here. We've got a bit more of this. There's a very strong patch of oil right there. Very strong patch of oil. But we've also got a patch of oil up in this corner here as well. And when I was looking at buying the land, I'm pretty sure that bit back there was like the stronger stuff. And I'm thinking that this would be the next area we buy so that we can sort of extract a whole load of it. We got train stations here, so we'd be able to use that oil that we're getting there or over here. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make use of this bit right here. I can't change those around, so we'll take that off a minute. Let me get rid of that. It's just this patch here, so I want to turn that into oil zoning. So I want to go to this one here, and I want to paint a district. That's going to be the first thing that we do. We're going to paint a district in here, like this. I'm going to paint that all the way round like that, there, and fill it all in. Right. I'm going to go back to the oil overlay, Umber Heights, and I'm going to spread it out across there. I am going to... Oh, I see. That's as far out as I can bring it at the moment. And there. So we sort of... That's basically where all the oil stuff is. So then I can come out of that one, like that. I've now got Umber Heights. So I will then go into there, and that's ore industry, and that is oil industry. The whole thing is going to be oil industry. There we go. That is now selected as oil industry. So the next thing I'm going to want is roads, and we're going to have to decide how I'm going to do this. I'm not going to worry about making it look really pretty or anything like that. We're just going to go for a straight grid on these roads. So let's just zoom in a little bit here. We'll try to keep an eye on the city, but I'm not going to worry too much about it. Bring that to about that point there, and then this one, yep, that's going to work quite nicely, and we'll bring that one straight down there at 90 degrees. So it goes all the way over there. Right. So then I'll bring that out at... Well, actually, I want to bring that one down sort of about to that point there, I think. I'm going to do this in a grid format. I like the idea of a grid format for this. So I'll put that one onto there, and then we'll go from here, and we'll go straight up there, and join that one on there like that, and then I can do the same from this direction, and we'll move back through, so that one will join onto there, and then it will come all the way up here. join in there. So Umber Heights is slowly taking shape. Now, I'm going to want one big... We'll worry about... Actually, we'll upgrade the road in a bit. We'll worry about that in a little while. So I'm going to put that one up to there. And just want to join that in down there like that. And then the next one will come out like that. Is that going to be right? Yep. Right there like that. Let's take this one here and we'll send that one all the way up there like that. And then this next one here can go up to about there. Right, where is Umber Heights? Okay, we're doing well at the moment. We're covering everything that we want to cover. I'm going to need to bring this road here down a little bit further. I want to go down about that far there, I'd say. And then we can keep going with building our little pieces of construction over here like this. I'm going to do another piece like that, like I just did there. And then I think we'll do one more. It'll be normal industry around the outside, and I'm sort of quite okay with it being like that. I think that'll work out all right. So I'll put that one there, and that will come back in there like that as well. Why is it missing a little bit there? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That seems wrong. Should go to about that point there, like that. And then it should come up to there. Right, that's better. Like that. Right. So then I can take this one here. We'll join this into the road here. Why is it there? I want it to join straight. And that one. And that one over there. Perfect. And then we can take this one here. And this can join up to here. And we'll do the same up to there. And we'll do the same up to there like that. Right, so we've got a whole load of road here. This is the first stage. We've got almost €1 million, or a million monies here that we're able to use for this. We do have a demand for industrial land. That's fine, because we're going to be using up a whole load of it very, very soon. There was one thing that I was thinking about trying on here. We're just going to go with a dirt track here. And I want to build another zone here. I want to go there. I want to go districts. And I want to build a district here a minute. So if I pull out a little bit like that, and I go up there, that's as far out as the district will go that way. This is all agricultural land here. So I can bring this right up to the road, like this. And then I'll fill in this area. And we'll fill in the roundabout. And I'll sort of push it out that far like that. Along the edge of these buildings here. And then we'll move it back this way and we'll go up as far as the main road there. So I'm going to fill in all of that area there. So this is all going to be agricultural land in here. It's not going to be anything different. And so I'm going to go like that, and I'm going to click that, and it's going to turn it to agricultural. So then I'm going to come over here. Now, my idea is, well, first of all, I'm going to need to bring a road out from here so that we can sort of go into the middle of the agricultural land, and it'll go into that bit there. We'll just take a small road like that, and I'm just gonna bring that straight back like that. I think it doesn't have to be anything. I tell you what, actually, thinking about this, if we go for a bigger road just on there, if I go to upgrade there and upgrade that to a 4-lane all the way through into there, right? That's better. And then off of that 4-lane, I will then be able to do. I'm going to do tree line. This is an agricultural zone. We'll do tree-lined roads all the way through. And I can put that over to there. And then I'll run alongside all of this road over here. I'll bring that down there like that. And run alongside the edge of there. And then we can go into... If I can bring it up to there. Right, that'll go along there. I got a patch there that it's not actually using. There's a patch in the middle that it's not going to use. I don't like that, but I think it'll probably be alright. So then we've got a curve that'll come in around there, and that'll fill out that bit. Where is my zone? My zone goes out that far, so I will bring another road here that'll come out a little ways. Quite sure. I want to bring a road there, up like that. Yeah, that can join in there. And then I'll bring a road there that'll go out that way. Like that. Where does... Oh, the zone finishes all the way back there. So if I remove that bit, then I can take my road again, and essentially I want to run a piece sort of like that, I think. There. And then along to there, and then that'll join back in there like that. And then there's just that piece there that I'll bring in that way. So I've got a big agricultural zone. That should all be agricultural zone. I will just repaint that a little tiny bit so that it comes out and includes that area there, like that. So that it is all fully agricultural zone. The rest of it should be alright there. And I will take that. So then I will go to this one, the zoning, and we'll take that one, and then... Actually, I'm just going to go for fill like this. Let's bring that round, and we can start filling this with agricultural zoning. For our oil zone, we will be moving to the oil zone. I want to just get this agricultural one up and running first, because we can make good use of this. And I've also got a little idea that I wanted to try in a minute. I'm curious to see if it's actually going to work. So we'll fill all of these bits here. There we go. Like that. Another little bit up there. There. And all of these. Look at this. It's filling in beautifully. Like that, there, and another piece there. And then we've got those up that end. Right, that is all of it. So we've now got agricultural zone at that end. So the other thing that I wanted to do was I want to sort of make use of this bit here. Now, I don't really want to turn that into a junction that goes in there. So instead, what I'd like to do is I want to bring a road that will come... I don't want to put a junction in there either. So in order to get over to this bit here, I want to go from there straight across here. And in order to do that, we need to use the page up. Like that. Why can't I do it? Slope too steep. Space already occupied. Right, so it's not going to let me go from there. I wonder if it'll let me go from back there. Come on. You must allow me to do this. There, we can. We can go up over that road there. That's too low, but I can do it from all the way back there. And go up over this road. So maybe we could do... Actually, I wonder if we could do it from here. If I go from that point there, I could bring that up straight across here. Like that. I see. Look, the buildings... There's buildings in the way. It doesn't like it. Really doesn't like that at all, does it? Right, okay. Scrap that idea for a minute. Maybe I can bring... Can I bring it off of there? Don't think I can. I don't think it'll let me take it into there. I want a bridge across this bit. This is like my main idea, is I want to put a bridge across here. But I also want to try and get a road across this piece here. So I will connect the two agricultural zones. And it looks like the only way I'm going to do that is if I use that bit there. And I take it up to about this point here. So I bring that one up there. Because that's already... Yeah, and I go like that. And then I bring that straight across there. And then I bring it back down to ground level. Over there. Right, so I've got a bridge that goes across that road. That's the first bit. That's one bit that I wanted to do. Because we've got a whole load of extra zoning over here. So I kind of want to bring that out round over here somewhere. Let's take it to that point there, and then we'll go up there somewhere like that. And I'll take that one. That can go like that. Over to there, and then back into this bit here. Right, so that's going to work quite well there. And then I can also pop that one in there like that. And I could put another one in there so that we've basically got most of that covered under there. I want to be able to put another road under here if I can. So I'll go out that way. And then move it there. and back in there. Right, so it goes underneath that bridge, and it does so quite nicely. The other idea that I had was I wanted to bring a bridge out here. I want to bring it across this one. So I can bring that up a little bit. It's not going to let me do... Well, I can actually bring it to that point there. Just go up by 1 point. I didn't know this. I don't really know how the bridges work yet, so this is all like a work in progress here. So we bring that one up to that point there, and it does. It goes straight over the top, and then I can bring it back down here and down like that, and then there. So I've got a bridge over into this area here. Next up, I need a curve, and this curve wants to go about there. And then kind of want to bring that round there. Up to there and back round there. Okay, so it's not the best curve, but I've now got agricultural land right in the middle, and this was the idea. This is the bit that I wanted to do. So then I can go back onto here, and I've got agricultural zoning. So I'm going to zone agricultural land right in the middle of here. This is what I've been after. This is what I wanted. I didn't think that I'd be able to do it, but then I was sort of looking up how to do some of the other bits, and it turns out that actually I can do this, and it could work really well. So I need to join it in the water over here. I'm going to take that right the way down that end, and then join it back into there like that, and then we want to join that in there, and then I want another pipe going up through here, and I don't have to join it, I know, but I want to because it just I don't like not joining. Grand City, 22,000 people. We now have a solar power plant as an option, and we can get another loan. Fantastic. That is awesome. And we've also got Chirpix launch site, Amsterdam Palace, 2,000 abandoned buildings to get one of those. Cathedral there. Wow. Maintain 2,000 abandoned buildings for 4 weeks in order to be able to unlock a cathedral. That's gonna take quite a bit of doing, I think. Right, so we do have a little bit of a shortage of employees over here. We've got all this agricultural land here now. This is the main bit, though. We've got agricultural land in the middle, and that's the bit that I like. The only way that you can get to that agricultural land is all the way up around here. So it is a bit of a sort of... It's a long old road to get there, but I think it's worth it. I like the way that that's going to work out. I like that. I really do. Okay, so I've got that bit there. And then I've also got this up here, Umber Heights, which is all the oil. We need... Oh, hang on. Look, I got demand for commercial and residential now. This is all built up and is looking fan-schmabulous. But fortunately, I've already got a plan in place for some more residential. Well, this area here is going to become high-rise. There's going to be high-density residential. So we're going to stick with low-density residential over here for a minute, and I'll start filling in some of this. There is an easier way. We could just do. Actually, I can paint it with this, can't I? I can just do that. I don't know why I didn't do this before. I probably should have done. Okay, so we'll fill in a little bit of residential all the way around here, like that. There, and fill in some of that. So I want this to be low-rise residential, low density, because you do get a lot of valuable people coming in with the smaller residential, don't you? Thus, you're more likely to get people who've got loads and loads of money moving in if they've got the places like that. So I'm going to fill all of that in like that for now. We'll come back later and we'll put some more roads up here, and we'll transform that area there into high density residential as well as what we've already got. So then we want to come back over here. We want to go to transport now, and we're going to the train. Right, so what do we got? We've got a cargo train terminal, and then we've also got a train station. So that's just an ordinary train station. And then we've also got a cargo train terminal. I'm thinking that a train station really wants to be placed over this side. And we change this here into a crossroads rather than one like that. So we go, you know the one I mean. This one, we change it to one of those. Cloverleaf intersection. We drop a cloverleaf in there. Get rid of this bit here. We'll have to delete all of that. Put the cloverleaf intersection in there. And then we can put a train terminal over here on this side. So we'll come to that bit a little bit later on. Right now, over this side, I want a train terminal, and right, must be placed by roadside as well. Right, how do we do trains? I don't know anything about trains at the moment. Trains are a complete mystery to me. I think what we need to do is we need to move it up over this way. So I'm going to need a road for this first, and I'm going to go for a 4-lane road. I'm going to upgrade one of those to a 4-lane road a little bit later on. So I'm going to put a 4-lane road that way up to there, like that. Invalid shape. Right, yeah, I want straight line for that, don't I? Right, put that one to there, like that. Right, so we've got a plain 4-lane road there. And I'm going to upgrade that to 4-lane up through the middle one here. Like this. There, and we'll also upgrade that to 4-lane. All the way around the outside edge. So we've got a loop that does 4-lane. And yeah, there may be a little bit of wasted space on some of this, but I don't think it's going to be like a major issue. I want that as 4-lane there. And then I also want to loop that in. What do you mean? How is it? Yeah, distance too short. Right, I've got to remove that bit. And then I can put that into there like that. Right, so we've now got that connected up. And I'll probably do another connection over there. We'll worry about that bit in a little while. Right now, we want to go back to this one here. And we've got our cargo. That one's going this side like that there. Okay, that bit's done. So then I've got to join in. So we've got train tracks there. One-way train track. I don't think we need one-way. I think we want to put that in there like that. And it needs to join in. So how do you do the connection? What is that? Construct train. Oh, it's just a train station somewhere along the train line. Right. If I join that in there. Let's join that up. I go, I guess just like that. Yes, there. Okay, so it does form a really good junction on there. So then I can join the other one in there as well, and that does the same. So we've got a freight yard here where they can sort of move in around. And I'm thinking another one up through here, although that's saying space already occupied, so it doesn't like that too much. What I was thinking is a little bit extra, but maybe we'll just stick with one freight station there at the moment, and we've got the freight station there, and it's now connected into this. Those trains are very long, which makes me think that maybe I need to increase the length of this track a little bit, so that it will work a little better. If I bring that one sort of out that way, and then join it in like that, and then this one down here can come down that way, and then join in like that. That might actually work a little better. So there we've got our train station, and it's like I'm allowing a little bit of space for a train to queue up if it wants to. The passenger trains, we're going to leave that for a minute. Like I said, we will come back to that. There's probably going to have to be a next episode because we're still working on this over here. I'm going to need people to be able to get up through to this area as well, aren't I? Let's go back to the road building project a second. Where is the outside? Right, that's the outside edge there. You know, I'm thinking that I don't actually want that road up there at all. I want to bring that back a bit like that. There. And I want to get rid of this road down through here like this. That one I want gone completely. And then I can go back to the roads here, and then I can go to upgrade, and we'll upgrade that there like that. And then I can remove the end of... Oh, no, that was there that I want to do that. But no, I want to remove the end of that one like that. And then I can take this road here, and I can do a straight line... sort of straight line, curve up through to there, and get rid of that bit, come into here, we go for a straight road there. Doesn't actually want to join into this one unless I bring it in that direction, but I could do that, and I've got a nice straight road there. I've got a series of junctions along the bottom end there. I guess really I do need a junction coming into there like that, so it does connect the two together, and we've got junctions down this bottom end. And we got junctions all the way up there, and I got that road. Right, so then this road over here Do I want to upgrade that to a 6-lane? I don't think I do. I think the 4-lane is quite sufficient. And the other question is, how do I do this? Do I build this into a cloverleaf junction over here? Or do I, in fact, do a different option, which is to build a bridge over this road and connect it in? I think, really, we want a cloverleaf junction here. And this is going to require a little bit of planning. So we can actually practice getting our cloverleaf in here. If I can get this one to work, I'll be able to get the next one to work. And what I think I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to actually move it out a little bit. So the first thing we're going to have to do is remove this. It's all going to have to go. We've got floating cars. Oh, that's brilliant. And we get rid of all of this, like that. And that one and that one. There. And you'll notice that I'm not actually getting rid of anything further back, because I don't want to interrupt that bridge. I would rather remove this highway a bit and redirect it up around this way, just a small margin, in order to make this work. Now, I need to right-click in order to make this work, don't I? I need to do it like that. So I want the highway to go through in a straight line. I want it to go pretty much like that. So I need to bring it down a bit. It's not... Oh, it'll allow me to connect on there, like that. Right. So I can connect that end of it, which is absolutely perfect. So then I can go through to here, and I can go to the highway. I'm actually going to need to delete that back a little bit. I can't delete that any further. Delete this back, like this. All the way back there, right. So then I can go to this curve. Now, the big question is, can I curve this enough to bring it in? I've got that curve on there. And I'm going to need to put it to there. That's a big curve for a highway, isn't it? I could bring it to there, I think. And then to there and round to there. That's gone and put a junction right there. That's no good. We can't have a junction there. Now, somebody said there was a way to... I can't remember what they said was the way to change that round. It's in the wrong place anyway on both ends. It's going to be too steep a junction, I think. I'm going to have to refund back to there. Let's bring this round a bit. And we'll start from this end here. I'll bring that round. There, right. So now I got a junction. I don't want to do that. I'm going to bring it up a little bit more. And then in there. Is that straight? Yes. Okay, that is working perfectly. So then this one here, I actually want to bring that one back a little bit more as well, like that. So then I can go to you, and this one we start from this direction, and we go in about there, I think. And then up to there. Nope. I actually want to bring that there, maybe? No. What about if I bring it like that? That's too steep. That's too steep. That's a very steep curve on that. I don't like that. I don't like that steep curve on there. I'm going to bring it back to that point, maybe, and that will hopefully allow me to... Or is that the... No, maybe that will work. That comes around a little bit better, but I still don't like where it joins in here. So let's remove another chunk of it. And that chunk there, and maybe we can get this bit here to flow a little bit better. So I want to go to there like that and join that in. That's not really much better. It's working, okay? It does work. We can at least say that it does work. So this one here, I want to bring to about there, and then I want to join you in... Actually, I want freeform for this, don't I? I think I want freeform for this. I want to bring that one out like that. And I want to bring it to about there. And then that will come into there. And it will go like that. Right, and then so this one over here, I want to bring to that point, and then... That can keep going this way. And then we can curve it round that way and over onto there. That works a lot better. I like that. So maybe I can do freeform road on this side and we can make it look a little bit better. I can't delete any further back than that. That is as far as it will go. I can bring that one up like that. There we go. And then I can go onto this one. And first of all, we want to go from that side. So I bring that round. Bring it up to there. And that's a much better curve, the freeform road. People have told me I should be using the freeform road more. It is a lot better. It's a lot more intuitive with the actual game. And I'm going to bring that round there. Right, that's actually a much better curve. It's not perfect, but that is a much, much better curve than what we had just now. So we've got this over here, and that goes into the roundabout that goes into the city. So then we're moving up this way, and I want to bring that into this side here. So do I need another roundabout in order to bring that out? So we've got a big roundabout there. I'd say that was a bit too extravagant, really. We don't really want a big roundabout there. Even the small roundabout, I'm sort of struggling with where I could put it. I could put it over here, but I don't think that works very well. I don't think that would be a good idea. So what I'm thinking is that we're just going to join this road in, and I'm actually going to go with a 6-lane. We'll just go with an ordinary 6-lane road, and I will go from here back. Actually, I don't want freeform at all. I just want some straight road on there. If I take a little section here of 6-lane road, it goes to there like that. And then I take highway there, and I join that highway into there, and I join that highway into there. It won't do that. Okay. Let's go back to the 6-lane. And we'll bring this up to about there. And then I can delete... I can actually delete both of those chunks there, and I can delete that bit there. So let's see if we can do this with highway. I could go onto that, and I could actually have a 2-lane one-way. And 6-lane one-way. That's... Right, 6-lane one-way doesn't work. What I want is 3-lane one-way moving into this bit here. But I could do that. What I could do is I could have 2-lane one-way, and I could move that into there like that. And I could actually do this as a freeform road. And bring that one up there. Like that. And to about... We mean distance too short. It's not distance too short for anything. Bring that one onto there. To that point. And then into there like that. So then this side, I can bring another one. Will come out there, and that one will go that direction, and then it will run into there. So I have got 2-lane road there that's moving into that bit, and then it upgrades here. So we got a... Shouldn't even need a junction. It should just flow between the two. If I can upgrade that little bit there, we might be able to do that. Large roads aren't going to work for me. So we want to go to highway. And I'm going to need to upgrade. Can I upgrade highway on here? Yes, I can. Okay, so we've upgraded highway on there. And then I've got 6-lane road right there. So the next thing I need is to get rid of that bit of road there and there. And then we want to get a bridge here that goes over this bit of railway. Or, the other option is to go under the railway. Let's go back to road over here, and then I want 6-lane road right there, and this time I can bring that up. I can bring that up to there. That will work, and then I can bring it over to here. I can actually page down there like that. So I just go straight over that railway. That's beautiful. That works absolutely wonderfully. And then I can take that. That's not going to be able to go round that way. We'll then... go from that one, we'll go into the 4-lane road. And this one is going to come out that direction there. And it's going to join into there. So I've got a 4-lane road that comes out that way. And then the other 4-lane road is going to come out that way. And it's going to go to there. And it's going to go straight in there. So we've got a junction just on this bridge right here. We've got a railway station there. And we've got all the oil and everything that we're going to want over there. That's looking absolutely wonderful. We're short a little bit of commercial districts. We could do some more commercial zoning somewhere. Where are we going to put commercial zoning? I got all the housing I could possibly want. We're not actually wanting any housing at all at the moment. Low density commercial or high density? I think we'll go with a bit of high density commercial zoning along the end here. I wonder if I should change this. Maybe I should change this area here from high density to low density. Right click. like that, it removes it, and then I put that in there. So that changes all of that to high density. And that little bit there as well. Like that. Okay. I'm going to press spacebar a minute, and we're going to see how that works. So that's all going to be deleted there, and it's going to change over to high density. I've got farms coming up inside here, which is absolutely fan-schmabulous. I got the road up here, and this road is all working beautifully. We've got our highway here. They come up over, they go onto the highway, or they can carry on up here to the station. The only thing I don't have is power and water up to the station, so that is the next bit. I don't have any power and water up here at all. I'm going to need to do that. So we're going to have to go, and we're going to have to do an extensive water network up here, which is what we can do right now. We can put that up to there, and that can go all the way back that way. I've got more zoning along that road that I'll be able to use in a minute, so I'm going to put that all the way back over there like that. And then that one there is apparently not able to come out that way, so we'll put that one like that there. And then this one here, actually that's not quite enough, is it? I go there, that does actually cover all of that area. I want to go from there, and I want to take that one up to there, and that can go in there like that. And I would just like to join that bit in there. I don't know why, it just feels like it should be done. Okay, we've got that bit there, and then I'm going to need power, and the only way that I'm going to get power is if I connect up some of these here and bring them in across. So we've got an area up here that we're not really using, so if I go like that, am I able... Yes, I can bring power across that road there, and then I can bring power right the way in here like this. So we've now got power at the station, and we have also got everything else that we could possibly need as well. Let's take that one off. We've now got a working train station. We don't have anything else over here at the moment. Not a thing. Nothing. Oil, I figure, is going to be a high pollution atmosphere. And we've got these incinerators over here. If we go to the garbage overlay at the moment, we have 263 units a week and garbage processing of 528. We've got a little bit of a situation over here with garbage piling up, but it's not major. Most of the garbage is able to be taken care of, and it seems to be doing so in a timely fashion. The one thing I am thinking is we could do with one of those over here somewhere, and I don't think it's going to affect anything too major. If I grab one of those garbage things and I dump it out here somewhere, I think that might actually help. We could just put a garbage truck here, and then we've got... Those will hopefully, like, service the Umber Heights area. We'll worry about that a little bit later on, though. So let's just go through and check our various things. So we got healthcare is absolutely perfect. Death care is doing really well as well. We've got... that's death care up there. Right, I want to get rid of you. I want to go to healthcare there. Death is this one. So what is going on down here? Why has this one got a big red mark on it for death care? Does that mean somebody has died recently and have needed it? Or is just not able to get to anything? Is not able to access it properly? I'm not really sure what that means. We've got a crematorium there, and we've got another crematorium over that side, and then we've got the cemetery there. It looks like we're able to take care of everybody. Cemetery usage, though, is at 84%, so we may need to build a new crematorium, a new cemetery soon, because of how much is being used. Traffic. Now, we've got a traffic situation there, and little bits over here, but generally speaking, it's pretty good. They come in, and they're just flowing straight into the city. There shouldn't really be any major problems. And there actually isn't any major problems, so we don't need to worry about that. They're not queuing up or anything. And over here, this is working just fine. We do have a lot of traffic piling up here, but and also some areas here. But I think this is mostly just where people are using it, but it's flowing freely. It does actually look like it's flowing freely, and it's coming in here without any problems. And we've got our fuel up there is being taken care of. So, at the moment, probably the worst area is that bit there. And this one up here. What are we doing with this? Let me see what junctions I've got on here. Right, I got no junction control at all there. I got a stop sign there, so the 6-lane road up that way is prioritized. How do we want the city to run? Now, I've got this. I've got a big road that comes up through there, another big one that comes up through there. So I would say, first and foremost, we want to put a stop sign in that one. We want to stop them coming from that direction and having any kind of priority. So the rest of it, do we want to put another stop sign? If I'm going to put another stop sign, it would be this one right here, so that traffic will flow freely up round that way and down that way, and then it will come back from that, because I figure that is like the main route that I have coming through the city, and then the rest of it is not main routes coming through the city there. This one here will have as a traffic light junction. This one here, I want to put stop signs on either side of that road, and I want to do the same on there so that this flows freely through here. Yeah, there's a lot of people that don't like the farming. I think that's working better. That does seem to be working better. I've got the priority routes set on here now, which means that it does actually seem to have helped a bit. Okay, that's good. That's what we wanted. And let's come off of there. Right, so traffic, the rest of it. That bit I don't... Yeah, but that seems to be working a bit better now. We don't need to worry about that. That's fine. And over here. This is the only other one here. What are we doing down here? What have we got in the way of junction? I've got traffic lights on that junction there, and I've got traffic lights on that one. This one is kind of even on both of them. This one here, I do think that maybe I should have a stop sign on there. If I put a stop sign on that side, so then traffic flows more freely through that way. And it's got to wait here. But this actually seems to be the busy point coming up from here. So should I instead put a stop sign there? Don't have a stop sign on this one. I could even put a stop sign on that one and just give this one complete priority over all traffic. Why is that tractor stopped there? They're stopped here completely and they're not moving. Right. We try doing that. Maybe that's going to help. There we go. They're flowing up this way. These have now got to stop to come in. They're stopping on that side to come in as well. Yeah, I think that's a better way of doing this. And then this one here, I don't want traffic lights. I want to put a stop sign on that side. So hopefully they'll run through a little bit better as well. And I'll do the same on there. I'll do a stop, top, and bottom. Right. Hopefully that will... It doesn't seem to have helped this bit down here. I could remove that stop sign. Is that going to help? I think that has actually helped by removing one of the stop signs. Okay, we'll keep that on there. Let's go through what else have we got. So fire. Now, fire over here is a bit of an issue. It's a long way out. I could introduce another smoke thing policy. That might help a little bit. I think having a fire station up this way some way is going to assist as well. We don't need a major one. We could just put one of these in. This one here is 6 capacity on the fire engines. If I put that, I'll put that onto the main road there. So they've got access coming out. I'll put that right up that way. Actually, I'm going to put it up that end. That one right there in that corner. That'll help. So it's not... Actually, it's made a huge difference to this over here because they're now able to get to it quite quickly. So we're also going to want a fire station over this side. Now, we got oil over here. I'm wondering if I should have bigger than just one. I'm going to put one of those there. And then if we go to crime and policiar, that seems pretty good. Jail's capacity is 100, detain criminals 64. I don't think we really need to worry about it too much. We might want to be putting something over here just to help this out. So I'm going to put another one over there. It's not going to make a vast difference, I don't think, to anything at the moment. Education and elementary school. We've got a capacity of 2,100. A little bit of an issue over here, but I don't think that's much of anything to worry about. Eligible 4,000 capacity. Eligible 4,200. High schools, we seem to have a problem. We always seem to have a shortage of high schools here, and I seem to struggle with getting people to high school. This seems to be the main falling down of everything that I do, is that they just won't go to high school. Or they've got that there's the high schools, but they can't actually access the high schools. Okay, so if I'm going to put a high school in here. I could put it up against that road right there. I could join it in there. Or I could instead put a road over here, and I could put an extra thing in there. So I'm going to take a road there. I'm going to do that road. It's going to come out of that junction. And I'm going to put that road to that point there. Just like that. And then I'm going to go and I'm going to take a high school. And that one is going to go right on the end of that road there. So I now have another high school in there, and this is going to be a little bit more residential. Actually, no, it's not. I'm going to put commercial zoning here. That bit in there is going to be commercial. We're going to sell things to the high school students as they come out of school. Excellent idea. I don't know why I didn't think of it earlier. Right. That's all of that bit. I've run out of time. We will be doing some of this over here. We need to make sure that we've got plenty of employees. The problem that we got at the moment is we just don't have employees. I need more people. And I've also got a bit of an issue here that this is all backing up a bit. We need to do something about this junction here. I'm pretty sure I got a stop sign there. That should be a stop sign there. I'm going to put a stop on that one. And I'll put a stop sign on that one. So they'll flow through quite nice. That should help things to move a little bit. It's getting these moving into the city. I know that this is going to queue up a bit coming out of the city. If we've got a stop sign in there, I'm hoping it's going to work anyway. Maybe I shouldn't have a stop sign on there. Maybe I should just do it like that. Let them keep running. We have a stop sign here, and I think I definitely want to keep that one. No, we'll leave that as it is now. It's just going to stay free-flowing. So we've got our train station over here. We've got a whole load of traffic that is using this train station. Look at this. I didn't actually expect the freight station to be this popular. So as it is this popular, I'm thinking that I'll build another one on this side as well. We'll have two of them side by side, and then it'll be able to use this area here. We've got all of these junctions through. Yeah, we'll worry about those junctions next time as well. I think we've done well. I think we've done extremely well here. We've got our train station here. It's busy working. And why have we got so many ice cream and snack vans going in there? It seems a little bit crazy, to be honest. Right, anyway, if you've enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.